You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, YNR fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition with Phyllis accusing Sharon, Heather haunting, and Nick Newman in danger. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and as always, our predictions are based on official CBS spoilers and promos and recent episode activity. We've got predictions for Phyllis and Sharon, for Victor and Victoria, for Heather and Sharon, for Sally and Billy, and for Nick and Sharon. Let's dive right in with our very first prediction. Heather's body is found and Phyllis accuses Sharon of murder. So last week, unless there is some huge twist coming our way, Sharon killed Heather. Now, we don't know exactly what she did to her because she was blacked out and they haven't shown us what happened, but she wrapped up the corpse, dragged it down the stairs, tossed it off a bridge. So it looks dire. Monday, September 30th, Daniel tries to call and text Heather. He and the kid were out at a movie and they were expecting her to be at home. And spoilers have Sharon texting back from Heather's phone that she is sick of all the Sharon stress and is leaving town. There's a promo scene of Daniel saying to Lucy that her mom's not coming home. Then Wednesday, October 2nd, spoilers have Daniel getting devastating news, which sounds to me like they're going to find Heather's body. Thursday, October 3rd, Nick is comforting Phyllis. Sounds like more of finding, a body. Friday, October 4th, Daniel is struggling with his new reality. And then there's a spoiler photo I can't show you for copyright reasons of Phyllis up in Sharon's face, pointing a finger at her at the GCAC. It looks very heated. So yeah, I feel like that her body is going to be found. And when it is, wrapped up, and there's no question it's murder when you find a body wrapped up like that. And Phyllis is going to know that this is something Sharon has done because Heather had no other enemies and Sharon's been going around terrorizing and threatening, as she had mentioned the other day. All right, our second prediction, Victor weaponizes Victoria. So already on YNR, Victoria tried to get her dad to buy out Billy instead of crushing him, let him keep some little branch, call it Abbott, whatever, and then, Victor keep Chancellor. She tried to propose the same thing to Billy and got an equally negative reaction. So in the week ahead, spoilers for Tuesday, October 1st, have Victor questioning just how loyal Victoria is to Billy. And on Thursday, October 3rd, Victor does some conspiring with Lily Winters. And remember, Lily has been engaging in some corporate sabotage, giving AC info to Victor, which is super sketchy no matter what she thinks about Billy. And knowing that Victoria doesn't want him to destroy Billy, I feel like Victor may feed his daughter some false information or let her overhear something, knowing she'll probably take it to Billy. And that way he can use her as a weapon against her ex without her even knowing it. And Victor, because he loves chess, he's always 3 moves ahead. Our third prediction, Heather haunts Sharon. There's still no word from CBS Daytime, from official soap spoilers, or from actress Vale Bloom that she is done as Heather. There's been no official statement. And of course, I hope she somehow survived, but it doesn't look good. But still, that doesn't mean that Vale Bloom has to be done at Young the Restless, at least not yet. Sharon is continuing this spiral. It's not over. She hasn't gotten help. Her medication's still whack. And she's planning to target Daniel for death next. So I just wonder if dead Heather is going to come back to hallucinate and haunt her, standing next to dead Cameron Kirsten, 2 people she's murdered side by side. I think that would be really interesting. Monday, September 30th, spoilers have Sharon going home, acting as normal as she can, sending that text to Daniel to try and hide what she did to Heather. And then Wednesday, he gets that crushing news, which could be her body turning up downstream. Thursday, October 3rd, Sharon struggles to seem normal and keep up appearances in the official spoilers. I absolutely think it would be great to have Heather in Sharon's head, making it all worse, confronting her for killing her. I mean, the thing with Cameron is he definitely deserved what happened to him, but Heather does not. And I think that would be a really interesting way to take this story. We'll see if it manifests. My fourth prediction, Sally Spectra takes a second look at Billy Abbott. So not long ago, Audra suggested to her friend Sally that she get some sweet revenge on Adam by betting Billy, the man her ex hates most in the world. Sally said it would never happen, and on a soap, you never say never. This Friday, spoilers, October the 4th, have Billy spending time with Sally. They are commiserating again over their breakups. And there's also a promo photo for the week. Again, can't show you for copyright reasons. And it's got Billy and Chelsea on the back patio area at Crimson Lights chatting, and Adam walks in and interrupts them. So I do think Chelsea's going to keep trying to get back together with Billy, but he seems unwilling. And of course, Sally told Audra she wouldn't go there, but I do think she might take a second look at him. Not about sleeping with him so much to punish Adam, but because she and Billy have been getting closer. They have grown this friendship even before, their partners cheated and betrayed them. They have a lot in common. They've both lost a child. They've both had to deal with Adam. They both feel betrayed. They're pretty much age appropriate. They're attractive. And I could see that while she's talking to Billy, what Audra said might get into her head. And maybe she's thinking, well, maybe that might be something I'm interested in. We'll see. Our fifth and final prediction, Nick Newman harmed as Sharon spirals. So on Monday the 30th, Sharon comes home and she reassures Nick and Mariah that she has been in touch with her doctor. She's fine. She's taking steps to get her medicine back on point, do the therapy, do the work, all that, and that she was gone because she just needed a moment away from their intense scrutiny. They buy it. But then things shift this week, I think, that are going to make her family see that she lied to them. Because by Wednesday, we may see Heather's body turning up because Daniel gets devastating news. Unless Sharon turns around and texts and says, I'm leaving you for good. But I don't think Daniel would accept that. So I feel like we're going to get the body. We'll see. Thursday, October 3rd, we have Nick comforting Phyllis, who I'm sure is going to be full of, this is Sharon's fault. Don't try and make excuses. Even if her body hasn't turned up, if she is texted to say she's leaving, either way, Phyllis is going to still blame it on Sharon. Phyllis feels like Sharon is a danger to her family. And she's right, because she's coming for Daniel next. They don't know that yet, but I think Nick is going to decide he's got to dig deeper and figure out if Sharon is a threat to herself or others. He may follow her. He may try and stop her, trying to protect her. But then he ends up hurt because Cameron keeps pressuring her to target and kill Daniel. And Nick might be harmed as collateral damage. We'll see. Those are all our predictions. Drop your comments on how you'd like to see these storylines go. Please subscribe if you're not following us. Definitely come back soon. It is me, Belinda from Soap Dirt, talking Young and the Restless with you 7 days a week.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.